come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Hey y'all, what is up? It is Storm Lovely, aka Solo Mama Chronicles. I am back with a part four. A part four. Give myself a little hand clap because I'm back sooner than I was last time. Last time it took me 3 months, which is crazy. How long you gonna make this story? I don't know, but it's really crazy because I got a lot of things. We was together for a long time. Hey, all that. Oh, anyways, so the last time I left off about when it was his first time putting his hands on me, and he promised me that he would never do it again. So in my head, I'm like, all right, he'll never do it again. We're good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something I feel like I could have gotten over the first time. And so we've been like with each other almost every day. I was hanging out with Princess and Dennis, Ike. It was always the four of us always hanging out. Like, we would do fun stuff, we would go out, we'd do a whole bunch of things. But I started to realize I started acting like a little weird. And this had been probably maybe a month after he didn't put his goddamn hands on me. And so he started acting a little weird, and I thought it was strange. Like, I started peeping kind of things, and I just was like, maybe it's just me, or maybe he's just acting weird, because he used to smoke a lot and I used to think it was just the weed. But nonetheless, during the time, I think we were probably about to be going out, and he kept on like, I gotta go pick some stuff up. He kept on telling me that. And I'm like, okay, like, calm down. Like, in my head, I'm like thinking it's not a big deal. Like, what is the issue? So we end up going to because during this time when he kept on telling me that he had to go pick up stuff, he had called me and was like, yo, when you coming to pick me up? And he was a little aggressive about it this time. And I'm like, I'm gonna be on my way. Like, I was chilling at home doing my own vibe. And I want to clarify this. I really didn't have a life. I had a life, but it wasn't my life. Like, I did hair and I worked, and that was it. I didn't have, I used to go out with my friends, but mind you, I was so young that if it was gonna be about a man, it's gonna be about a man. And that's how my mind worked at that time, because I really liked him, and it was about to be about him all the time, which, nah, we ain't doing that. But so back to when he was doing all that calling me aggressively, I'm like, what is his issue? Like, he need to calm down. I'm gonna be there when I be there. That's what I was saying in my head. So it kind of took me a little bit longer than I thought, because I was like getting ready. I don't even know where we're about to go, to be honest with y'all. But he just kept on demanding I need to come pick him up, and I'm ready to go back to Ebony's house. And because during the day he used to stay over there with Dennis, or wherever he used to stay at, I would come pick him up. So, and that was during the day, because at nighttime he would come stay with me. And now I think about it, okay, now that makes sense of why he used to do that. But anyways, so I go call him. I call him and I'm like, hey, I'm on my way. Where are you at? Drop your low. Like, let me know so we can get this done with, because I don't know what your attitude for. He like, man, I'm at the same place I was this year. Why you always need the address? Mind you, I would never keep addresses. I was that type of person. Like, you want to send me your address all the time. So he sent me the address, and I was like, so he's like, man, like, hurry up. Like, I told him I'm about to be on my way. He's like, man, hurry up. Like, getting an attitude. I'm like, hey, who is he talking to? Because, like, lower your tone. So I'm like, he's having an attitude. It's kind of like, oh my God, I hope it's not like a bad time, because I really just want to have a good day. Like, I'm not trying to argue with you. I was always a person trying to have a good day. Who wants to have a bad day, honestly? So he's like, hurry up, whatever. And I end up pulling up over there. And it's a location that, I remember going to, but I only been to there, one time. So he get in the car, he get all mad, he got all his stuff. He like, man, what took you so long? I'm like, I had stuff to do at home. He's like, you couldn't have done it earlier? And I said it took a long time. Like, I found myself having to explain myself to him. And that was just like, you is not my daddy. And even if you was, I'm still not explaining. Like, come on now. So I was really annoyed by that. But we're in the car. He ain't really talking. He gonna take the aux and start playing his loud. He used to listen to Kodak Black all the time, like all the time. So he was listening to Kodak Black, talking about, yeah, can you take me to the spot? I'm like, the spot? Where is the spot? He was like, man, you want me to drive? And I'm like, mind you, he ain't had no license. So I'm like, no, I'll just drive there. Mind you, we're in a spot, like, we're in the hood. Okay, we're in the hood. And I was gonna say where, but yeah, there's a lot of people in Texas that watch this, and they're gonna be like, why were you over there? But so we're in the hood, okay, and we pull up to this like place. He told me turn here, and I think I don't know if I mentioned the first story that he had me take him to this spot to go get weed. I think I did. I don't remember if I did or not. But either way, there was the spot that we pulled up to. And I pull up over there and I'm like, oh, let me lock my doors. It looking hella sketchy. And I don't do too sketchy. Mind you, I'm not carrying nothing. I'm small. Like, why am I over here? So he get out and he get what he need or whatever. Comes back in the car. He having a little attitude. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? He was like, man, nothing. She had what I had, so we gotta go to somewhere else. I'm like, okay, where's the other place? He was like, it's just at the next spot. Like, if not, we gonna have to drive to South Dallas. I'm like, no, we're not. We're not doing that at all. So, we get around from like the corner or whatever, and he's like, all right, well, just wait right here. But like, if I come out, just hurry up, like just have that car running. I'm like, what you about to do? He's like, nothing. I'm just do what I said. Like, he had attitude. I'm like, all right. So he get in he leave out the car. He go to the spot. And it's an apartment or whatever. He gets what he needs and he comes back and I see him and he happy. He's jolly. Like, I mean, the whole attitude completely changed. Like, he's Mr. Friendly. And I'm like, this is so weird from how you were just acting a minute ago. Okay. So I'm like, well, at least we're gonna have a good day. I'd rather have that than feeling, like I gotta guard myself every time or walk on eggshells pretty much. So we end up leaving and driving. I don't even know honestly where we went, y'all, but I think after that, I think we went back to Ebony House and he like, man, I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to get active. And whenever he used to say trying to get active, that means he was trying to do other stuff, And I'm like, can we just chill today? Like, we can cook, we can eat. Like, no, I'm trying to get active. Let me see what my bro doing. So he used to take my phone and call everybody, what you doing, bro? Like, and I just noticed that he was like super happy. So I'm like, what is going on? And then he had left outside with my phone. So it'll be times like I didn't have my phone at all. And that used to irritate me because it's like, how you know I don't want to be on my own phone? So he would come back in the room and just be talking to me like, oh yeah, we're going to do this. And he would tell me all this stuff, And I was like, well, I'm kind of tired. It was getting like late. So I was like, I'm kind of tired. I was just taking a nap. He like, man, why you about to go take a nap? Like, let's go do stuff. Let's like, come on. So I'm like, all right, babe, where you want to go? So I think we ended up going to like Deep Ellum. And this was back when Deep Ellum wasn't so like Deep Ellum is now. And we ended up going over there, driving over there, getting little drinks or whatever, having a good time. Then we ended up going back to Ebony House because I guess his friends was doing something, and I think Dennis was at his mama's house or something like that, and he wanted to go there, but I was like, I don't want to go there. He was like, nah, it's cool because he's trying to, do other things. So I was like, okay, cool. We go back to the house, do what we do, have a great time. Then the next morning happens, and I can tell he been up because he still got his shoes on. He got his shoes on before I even got my shoes on. He got his shoes on. He got his shirt on. He got all this stuff on. So I'm like, okay, this is crazy. Like, why are you already dressed? So he was like, bro, we gotta go to the other spot. Like, I got some money plays to make. I gotta go do this. I've been thinking up all night. I couldn't even go to sleep. He rambling. Like, just all talking. I'm like, what is going on? But at that time, I'm just like, maybe he just one of them people that think of an idea. I'm so naive. I'm like, oh, he thinking of an idea, and it's probably gonna be so good. Okay, cool. So I'm like a happy girlfriend trying to listen. Not even my dude yet. Because we were just dating, and he like, yeah, whatever. And I don't know if this had been a long weekend or something, that it was like a holiday, because I'm telling y'all, my days be messed up. I don't know if it was maybe getting close to Christmas, because I know it was cold. But yeah, so me and him were like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna go. I was like, what are you gonna do? And he was like, we can go to the mall. I wanna go get stuff for you, let's do all this. He was just like really hot talking. And he was like, yeah, I think I might go hit on some money. Like, he like, you drop me off over there first and then come pick me up later, and then we can go to the mall. So in my head, I'm like, okay, bet. Like, that's cool, because I really want to go to my own house and change clothes and take a shower and lay in my own bed. Because at this point, at everybody's house, I was always sleeping on a couch, and we would like put the couches together for us to sleep next to each other, and which was kind of like ghetto. It's ghetto. Why did I get an air mattress? I don't know. But he's like, okay, telling me like, oh yeah, well, we're just gonna go ahead and just take me to the gambling spot and Like, he keep on running to me the same plans over and over again, and I'm like, okay, I got it. Like, I'm gonna drop you off or whatever. But he started like, oh, let me see your phone real quick, and I'm like, okay, here. So he takes his phone. He like, bro, where you at? Like, I'm about to pull up. You at the spot. And I guess this had been a plan since last night, because I'm like, how does he already know the plans and you just not telling me? So at that point, I'm like starting to figure out, like, you been up the whole dang day. So he's like, on the line, I can hear him like, yeah, bro, we already here, blah, blah, blah. So they in the gambling place, spot, wherever you call it. I don't know. I really never understood, and never tried to get in details, because I just don't do that. So, I go back home, I leave. About maybe 4 hours later, he like, man, where you at? Come pick me up. I hit, come pick me up. And I'm like, okay. So what do? I drive over there and I go get him. And he was like, he always used to call me Fat Mama. He like, Fat Mama, you can come take me. Mind you, I was smile. Like, he always just used to call me that. So I used to be like, okay, whatever. I guess I thought it was super cute. So he like, Fat Mama, you come take me to the spot. I'm like, all right. So like, we go to the same place. He like, yes, we go to the same. Like, he goofy, but like, he like, girl, stop asking me. And I'm like, well, I'm just trying to make sure. So we get to the spot, and he instead of going to the place that he actually had the last time, we go into like the same spot that didn't have it. So he like, they gonna have it this time. They better have it this time, because I want to drive to the lady all the time. I want to drive to the lady. I'm like, you're not even driving. I'm using my gas. So we pull up to the spot, and I guess they had it. So he had it or whatever. And this is when like I started like, I'm like, yeah, I need to pay attention to what he got in his hand. Because what is that? Like, what is going on? Because I'm like, he can't just be smoking. Like, Storm, like, think about it. He can't just be smoking. Like, you smoke. And you don't act like that. So I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me pay attention. So he get in the car. He all happy again. Like, oh, yeah, like, this gonna have a good night. What you gonna do? Let's go let it eat. Let's go do this. He like, where you? Like, he like, I got you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, let's go to Chili's. We used to always go to Chili's. That Chili's, man, used to bang. So I'm like, let's go to Chili's. So he like, yeah, let me go to girl house. So he talking about Ebony, and take a shower first. And, get cleaned up and stuff with her, because I ain't took a shower. And I'm like, okay, cool. So he gets up. We get there. We get there. He gets cleaned up, all this stuff. He looks nice. That's one thing he could do. He could dress and he could smell good. He was very one of them people that like everything had to be perfect. And this is when I started to realize the type of person he was, because he would like put on his Air Forces and he would tie his shoes. If it's not perfect, he'll tie it again. It's not perfect, he'll tie it again. He was very OCD. And he decided to wear a white shirt. okay, he decided to wear a white shirt. So I'm thinking, you already know white get dirty. So I'm like, okay, this what he want to wear. So I remember he had these white Air Forces on. He would always, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, before he would leave, he would go out there and brush them and clean them and all that. So I'm like, in my head, I've never talked to somebody that was that, like, it had to be that perfect. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. He finally get all dressed up, cleaned up. He looked nice. I look good. We go to Chili's, have a great time. He's still hype, still whatever. But he kept on putting something in his pocket and taking it out. And I'm like, what is he doing? And he would take like little bitty pieces of whatever you're doing. So I'm thinking, I'm like, you got some gum or something? Cause I'm like, I want some. He started laughing. He's like, I ain't got no gum. He was like, nah, this just something. I'm like, just something. Like, what? And he was like, nothing, don't worry about this. And he's like, I ain't got no gum. If you want to go get some gum, let's just go to the convenience store, buy some real quick. So I'm like, okay. So I go to the convenience store. He was like, yeah, give me an orange juice too. And I'm like, okay. So he give me $20. I go inside, go get some orange juice. And he's like, don't get no pulp in it. And I just remember this conversation because I used to be like, what? Why he want orange juice? It is the evening, like, what he want orange juice for? So he was like, okay. I come back and I still see him taking a little bitty piece of whatever he got in his mouth. So I'm like, this is just weird. Like, what he doing? So then we end up going to Chili's and we have our food or whatever, and like having a great time. And so I'm sorry, y'all. But so he goes back and he still biting on a little whatever when we inside Chili's. So I'm like, what are you doing? Like, because I was so intrigued at what's going on, because I'm like, he can't be doing, there ain't no weed, that ain't nothing, like, what's going on? So then he was like, if I told you, you're gonna be mad. I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, excuse me, y'all. He was like, it's X. And I said, what is X? And like, I knew what X was, but the only thing I could think of was like X on Bad Boys, the first one. So I'm like, you doing X, like, why? And he was like, cause it's like, it keep me booted up. I gotta stay up. I gotta make plays. I gotta be up. I got things to do. And I'm like, all right, sure. So that's like how I found out he was doing drugs. Did I know that it got like that serious, that deep about drugs? No. But when I get into these later stories, I promise y'all I got like probably like 3 or 4 more out of this story time, and I'm gonna come back quicker and faster with these videos. But this is an important factor so y'all know how things started getting crazy, because I found out he was very much addicted to X. So if you know anybody that is addicted to drugs, addicted to anything, I'm gonna put a number down right below for you to save them, because I feel like him doing all these drugs that he was doing caused him to be very paranoid, very psycho, very schizophrenic, very much so, because it was a lot going on. But I'm gonna tell y'all now, I promise y'all, in December I'm probably gonna drop 3, because I'm trying to be done, and maybe by January y'all get the last one, because I want to be done with this story time so bad, so I can give y'all all the good stuff that happened to me and why I am the way I am. But yeah, this is short, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it wasn't what y'all was expecting, but I had to drop something for y'all. So yeah, I'll be back in December with another story, and that story is probably gonna be way longer than this one, because oh my gosh, y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know the crazy shit that was going on with me. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love y'all, and I love y'all for watching. So make sure y'all subscribe, like, and tell somebody else about my story times. So yeah, bye.